Okay, so distributed property on the left side does not exist. So we're going to do then combine like terms on the left side. So we're going to go negative 7x and positive 5x. The negatives are going to win by 2. So it's going to be negative 2 times x. On the right side, we got a little work to do. We got to do distributed property here. Okay, so we're going to go negative 3 times 1 and then negative 3 times positive 3x. So it's negative 3 and then negative 9 times x. And then we got distributed property again. Negative 2 times 3 and negative 2 times x. So we've got to do distributed property twice. And understand this is a negative we're multiplying over. Okay? So this is negative 6 and negative 2 times x. So the distributed property is done here. Now we got to do CLT, combine like terms. So I'm going to combine the x's and then I'll combine the numbers. So the x's are negative 9x and negative 2x. So let me box them. Okay, if I combine those, they're on the same team. They're both negative, so we're going to basically make a bigger team. We're going to add them together. That's negative 11x. Okay, and then we're going to combine the negative 3 and the negative 6. Again, they are on the same team, so that's going to be negative 9. Okay, so let me just bring down the negative 2 times x here. All right, now we want to combine or get the x's on different sides of the equation together. This is step 3. So I told you last time we met, you want to get the variable on the right, we want to move it to the left with the other guy. So this variable here is subtracting, so we're going to add it to the other side. Okay, so now this cancels out and we have positive 9x, all right? The positives win here, they win by 9. So it's positive 9x equal to negative 9. We just bring down the negative 9 and now we can solve for x. So we got to get rid of this 9. This 9 is multiplying. The opposite of multiplication is division. And we have x equal to negative 1. Okay, so again, if you can understand these and know how to do that one, this is probably the most difficult equation you would ever have to solve in algebra. All right, let's move over to number 14. Let's split this guy. Okay, and we're gonna just do the same exact process. On the left side, let's clean it up first. So we got to use distributive property here. So positive 5 times 6x. That's going to give me positive 30x, or 30 times x. And then positive 5 times 5, that's positive 25. Okay, bring down the 4x, which is again a positive 4x. So now we did distributed property. Let's clean it up by combining like terms, and we're going to combine the 4x and the 30x here. Since they're both positive, they're on the same team, we add them together and they're a positive team, so it's positive 34x. Bring down the positive 25. Okay, and the left side is all cleaned up. Let's go ahead and clean up the right side. We have distributive property here, so we're going to distribute the negative 4. Okay, this gives me negative 28. I'm sorry, negative 20x. And then the negative 4 times negative 7 is positive 28. And then we're going to bring down the negative 3. Okay, next step is to combine like terms, and the only like terms is negative 3 and positive 28. So the positives are going to win, and they're going to win by 25. So we have negative 20x, bring that guy down, and positive 25. Okay, and now we got to get our variables on the same side. So I'm going to move the variable on the right, and we want to move them to the left by doing his opposite addition or subtraction. So he's subtracting, the opposite of that is addition. So it's 20 times x, and what you do to one side, do to the other. So it's adding 20 to both sides, or 20x to both sides. These guys are on the same team. So this is going to give me positive 54x. And then bring down the positive 25 equals, and we have positive 25 here. Okay, we really don't need this positive though, but it's 25 there. All right. And now we're going to get the x by itself. So the first thing I want to get rid of is this 25 because it's adding. And then we're going to get rid of the 54. So we're going to add here. Okay, so to get rid of addition, we're going to subtract. What you do to one side, do to the other. And now we have 54 times x equal to 25 minus 25, that's actually just 0. Okay, that's okay to have 0, like I mentioned last time. You're allowed to have 0. What we got to be careful is when the variable cancels out. Right now, we're good with 0. Now let's solve for x. We got to get rid of 54 by dividing, because it's multiplying, dividing 54 to both sides. And then we go x equals 0 divided by 54, believe it or not, is 0. Okay, so again, these are quite a bit of work, but if you take it piece by piece like I did, you should be fine. Okay, guys, that's all I'm going to do for you today, because I really want you to jump on that review to get those practice problems for the test. I'm now going to give you the access code. Please check in before you leave Zoom today, okay? Some of you are forgetting, or some of you just don't know how to do it, or have just never done it. So please check in before you leave Zoom today. And I'm going to release you to start the review. I'm going to put the odd answers later on today for the review. I'll put them in the calendar, so check those out, okay? Test tomorrow. Good luck. Here's the access code. Once you get the access code and check in, you are free to go unless you have any questions. Okay, so the check-in code is BRICK, B-R-I-C-K.
I have a question.
Sure.
So we have to do the odds now?
I'm doing the odds for you. You're responsible for the whole entire review.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll work out all the odds. I want to make sure you do some on your own as well.